Deadendhiphop conversations.
Mike, sit down,
Deadendhiphop conversations. We're here with Night Wonder. What's good, homie?
Peace to the age.
Deadendhiphop.
Hip Hop Minute.
You ain't did the Hip Hop Minute in a minute.
Yeah, because you lost that shit. What up, though? This beat giving you the Hip Hop Minute. Make sure you check out a young beat maker, Connor Cashby. You can download his free EP beat tape at soundcloud.com/Cashby. Make sure y'all check it out, man. Good, young, up-and-coming teenager beat maker, man. So make sure y'all check that out. Also, September 27th, not only we got Ninth Wonder and them dropping, we also got Evidence dropping. Cats and Dogs, his LP should be pretty dope. Also, add Detroit on the map. Will Sessions dropping dropping an instrumental version of Illmatic. Make sure y'all check out for that, man. That's gonna be hot. Stone's Throw got a new release coming up, man. MED, if you never heard him, he done some work with Madlib, did some work with Jay Dilla. He got an album coming out called Classic, November 1st. Also, you can buy it digitally right now. So if you go to stonesthrow.com, the website, you can go check it out from there. Pretty dope. The production is crazy. Madlib, Alchemist, Oh No. Also, man, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. We got everything. K-Binge. Still trying to get Modest Media up on this bad boy, man. He just keep procrastinating, man. What's up, Modest Media? Come to Twitter. Everybody asking about you. Everybody give you shout outs on Twitter, man. So come to Twitter. Follow us on Twitter, man. BZ430, Mike C Town, B4247, K-Binge. You know, appreciate for everybody that's chopped it up with us on the Deadendhiphop Fantasy Football League, man. We had a blast during our draft, man, last Saturday, man. So shout out to everybody that chopped it up with us on there, man. But other than that, Deadendhiphop, man. BZ coming at you.
Carter 4 dropped a week or so ago. Everybody was really making, a lot of expectations about what he's gonna sell first week out, this, that, and the other. And as it turns out, he sold 964,000 albums first week out, almost went platinum in the first week again with the Carter 4, like he did with the Carter 3.
With the leaked album.
So the thing is, how does Lil Wayne do something like that in this hip hop climate where album sales are slow, where people are really not buying albums?
Like, more importantly, the album getting bashed. Like, the album came out, a lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people really went in on Wayne, really bashed him.
It was a trending topic on Twitter.
Yeah.
That everything is better than Carter, and people are going ham on it.
But he sells almost 1 million. So that really, leads me to believe, maybe he really bought some of these shits.
But see, that's what people are saying. But do you really think that's the case, though?
But but the thing is that artists have done that in the past. That's not nothing new.
But to buy that many, and
I don't think he bought 900 some copies. You know what I'm saying? But I think he bought a couple 100,000. It's not like he doesn't have the money to. I honestly did, because, dude, he doubled Watch the Throne. Double. That's crazy. Is that not crazy?
Why is it crazy, though? It's crazy because he did it with an album that leaked damn near a week before he released it. And on top of that, the album was not receiving amongst the public positive reviews from people that were on Twitter, from people that were online that just happened to listen to this album.
So is Lil Wayne more popular than Jay-Z and Kanye West? What?
We like,
Let's trying to start some
shit. Let's just get to it.
I mean, that's a good question, because how else would he outsell him?
The way you setting this stage up, B, is pretty much saying is what? Lil Wayne more popular than Jay-Z and Kanye West?
I think that's a fair question. What do you think?
What do you think? That's what I'm asking you. What do you think?
No, what do you think? I'll tell you what I think, but I want to know what you think.
Oh, I mean, Lil Wayne is more popular than Jay-Z and Kanye. I think in the general young hip hop community, because they look at Jay-Z and Kanye West and be like, oh man, nobody want to hear no Jay-Z old ass, man. Lil Wayne, Carter 4 all day, baby. That's all they be saying.
As popular as Jay-Z is, as popular as Kanye West is, and Wayne is not a young cat himself.
Younger than, I mean, he's in the from an 18 through 24-year-old. Yeah, Wayne is looked at as young compared to Jay-Z and Kanye West. They look at Jay-Z like, oh, they 40-year-old ass nigga out of here.
You're talking about, we have 3 superstars, 3 separately, and you have 2 that teamed up and dropped an album that everybody was waiting for. We're talking about 2 superstars that have #1 albums, that have a huge fan base.
And most importantly, like you said, it didn't leak.
And it didn't leak.
It didn't leak. So how the hell does somebody leak something? It still go platinum in this in this climate. Like Ken said, people don't sell records. How is that possible? You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, when you heard it and people started bashing it off rip, how do you still sell 1 million? So I think that this is part of the problem in hip hop, where people say, well, we don't like this and we don't like that, but you're still supporting it. You're still giving this guy the ammunition to keep putting out this type of stuff.
Who's bashing it though?
Everybody was bashing it.
No, it wasn't.
Wow.
Everybody's not.
Why are you always giving a wow? Come on, dog. They weren't. People on Twitter were talking shit, but the critics were saying it's Lil Wayne. His core fan base is Lil Wayne. They still liked it. Like, the public was not bashing this album. Y'all are really exaggerating. We're on Twitter. We're on Twitter. Our followers, yes, they were bashing the album. Our followers are not Lil Wayne's core fan base.
Right.
Come on, dog. Like, really?
Baby said, I think Lil Wayne would go platinum in a week.
Of course he says that because he has the money.
Exactly.
Baby also
And he could buy 'em back.
Baby also said that Lil Wayne is a better MC than Jay-Z.
Fine. Who cares?
And he also said,
Yes, I mean,
Baby also has a
Lil
star on the
Wayne
top of his fucking head.
right.
He also said that Lil Wayne has more money than Jay-Z.
All of those, it's not factual. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could agree with Modest Media on that, where if we're looking at facts, Baby doesn't have nothing to stand on.
Okay, so let's go back. So what were y'all arguing with him about on the phone then?
We were
'Cause
arguing.
you were real
No,
strong.
No. We
You
were
were strong. So I want to make sure you ain't trying
Okay,
to go back.
no. We were arguing that it was
Wayne is not more popular than Jay.
No.
Right? Wasn't that the argument?
No.
that was one of the
That was one of the arguments
Okay.
that he was arguing with you about.
No.
right?
I was arguing the direct competition. That's what we were arguing about.
We were talking about, yes, the competition between Jay-Z and Lil Wayne.
Exactly.
And
But what were y'all fighting? Like y'all were. So I put the phone down. So I muted the fuck out y'all because I was sick of hearing.
Yeah,
it.
like,
So I don't know what y'all
talking
arguing about.
Y'all talking about the line that it's not being a competition. Like this is still a competition. Jay need to respond because it's a competition.
because
that's
Wayne
what y'all
went
arguing about?
directly at Jay-Z.
You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z went directly at
Yeah.
Wayne, and Wayne went
But I
right
just-
back.
Modest
But you
Media was
guys
like,
were
this is not-
equating this situation to that.
Because Modest Media was saying that Jay-Z doesn't talk this or that about album sales. Right? He said that, and I said that Jay-Z always says he has 11 #1 albums.
No, I didn't
That's
say
not
he
the
just.
argument.
I didn't say he just doesn't talk about. I said right now on because y'all was trying to
And
put
you
Throne
said
against Carter
you
Ford.
said that album sales was irrelevant. You said album sales. Did he not? You said that album sales didn't matter. You said album sales didn't matter.
Didn't matter to what?
Didn't matter to what?
Didn't matter
Elaborate.
to Jay-Z. Exactly, to Jay-Z and Wayne.
Because
going
I
at each
don't
other.
think it's a competition.
But okay, so in that respect, I do agree with Rod because I was under the impression that the entire situation between Jay-Z and Lil Wayne / Baby was the fact that Jay-Z said he has more money than Baby. Baby says he has more money than Jay-Z. What the fuck's that got to do with your album outselling the other one? Nothing.
Absolutely
Because
nothing.
Lil Wayne could outsell Jay-Z 5 times in a row. Jay-Z will still have more money.
because right now there's tension between the two.
But that's got nothing to do with the argument. So even if Lil Wayne came back and said, my album outsold Jones, Jay-Z
Jay-Z doesn't
like,
care.
I still got more money.
Right.
I still got more money.
Not-
So he could do it again. I still got more money.
You
Put
can
my
do it
bank and
again.
get your bank.
Like, what are you
It's
talking
not-
about? Like, that's
So-
irrelevant. I never said anything about you selling more than me.
So that was the confusing part. So y'all get into that.
I was asking Rod about the popularity. We didn't argue popularity.
But
I didn't argue that popularity.
But you
I
did
was
sound
just like,
you
okay,
did
what's
you did
part?
sound like you disagreed with him when he said that though.
Yeah, I did at first, but it's like, okay, whatever. All right, that's how he feels. That's how he feels. But you know what I'm saying? In terms of the It was a direct shot at Jay-Z. It was a direct shot at Wayne. And that was my whole thing. And you're saying that album sales and money, all that shit is all the same shit. Because in commercial hip hop, it's all about having #1 albums and making money. And you can't, like, one equates the other. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, okay, one doesn't necessarily equate the other, but one has something to do with the other because Jay says it all the time. It's something Jay uses in his ammunition to say he's better than somebody.
My point was is that Jay's not saying that now. Y'all was like, oh, Throne, we gotta put Throne against Carter 4. You can't put Throne against Carter 4.
Why not?
What you mean, why not? Because it's not a direct competition.
How come it's not?
No, all right, look. Look. It's not a direct competition. It's not like they made Watch the Throne. Hold on. Let me explain.
All right, go ahead, I'm sorry.
It's not a direct competition like saying, oh, you drop this one, I'm gonna drop that. It wasn't like that. But what I'm saying is it competition because Jay-Z always uses, hey, I got all these #1 albums. Now Wayne has to now Wayne has a place to say, well, you just dropped your shit, I doubled your shit, and I got the #1 album. And what? It's ammunition for him to use against Jay directly. It's a direct correlation.
But Jay's not talking about that shit anymore.
But Jay always talks about. But that's what makes Jay-Z Jay-Z.
You keep saying that he always talks about it, and he's not talking about that anymore.
So you're saying
not?
So
he's
you
not
saying
one time on this Throne album. He's
okay.
Like, oh, we're gonna sell this. We're gonna do this. They strictly just talked about.
So all right. So what you're saying is that's not a pride thing. That's not a pride thing that Jay-Z always says that shit.
He did say how he did mention #1 albums on the Throne.
#1 albums. What did he say?
He said, I can't remember. I know he said it.
On
that was
Ham.
on Blueprint 3.
On Ham.
I think, that was on Blueprint 3 you're talking about.
He did say it on Blueprint 3.
I said that already.
Yeah, I remember watching
That was a Jay album. All I'm saying, these dudes made a collaborative album that wasn't even supposed to be a full album. It's like, you know what? We having fun. We just make some records, and we're gonna rap about what we want to rap about. We're gonna put it out when we want to put it out.
You don't think they salty? That Wayne sold more albums than him?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
You really don't think so in a
Oh,
competitive
no,
world like hip hop?
absolutely
Jay-Z
not.
with his ego,
Absolutely
Kanye with his
not.
ego.
Absolutely
When they look at those numbers and say,
Okay.
oh God,
These dudes-
my shit did not leak.
Especially Jay.
My shit did not leak.
Especially Jay.
His shit leaked.
Because I think y'all getting it twisted on this whole leak shit. The leak shit wasn't about so we can sell more records. The leak shit was like, we want to put this shit out when we want to put it out.
Hear it together as a whole package.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah,
That's
blah.
all they care about. They don't care about no fucking
that
money
whole
like
stuff
that.
all the artists have been saying for years.
But they can say it. Well, Jay at least can say that.
say it
That
too.
he
All
honestly
artists can say it.
just
All
wanted to
artists
release
are upset
some
when
music.
shit leaks
He
because
said
they
it on
don't get
numerous
stuff in the
occasions that
complete
he says
package.
it's on Blueprint 3 that he doesn't care about it selling like that. He says it on that, man. It's about he just want to put it out.
Okay, all right.
He can come out the game.
So you honestly believe that Jay-Z goes out there and one of his goals is not to have a #1 album?
I'm
Is
saying-
that what you're saying though?
To not to have a #1
Exactly.
album?
Do you
I'm
not
not
think
saying
that's
that he doesn't want a #1 album. All I'm saying is that if it doesn't sell, it's not gonna hurt him, dog. It's not gonna matter.
All right, but
And that's all I'm saying. Like,
Okay,
so why would he care about somebody saying?
But to his ego, to him being the greatest or whatever, because look at what Jay-Z's basing his criteria on being the greatest.
That Wayne can do to fuck with Jay's
Okay.
ego, dog.
Kidnap Beyonce.
Yo,
Yeah, that's the only thing. But would that happen? No, that's imaginary.
so
That's not gonna happen.
So you saying right now if Wayne was like in an interview or whatever and says, man, I doubled his album sales and I got the #1 album same time he dropped. Yeah, ain't no competition. He said something like that. So Jay-Z's not gonna say something. So you saying that Wayne does not have ammunition? Wayne does not have fuel to the fire on this because of the numbers, because of everything. He has 8 singles on the radio like that. So you're saying that
Or he
does
won't
not
use
give
that to
nothing
his
to Wayne?
Going back.
So is that what you're saying?
All right, you want to go there on rap? Okay, again, like I said on the phone, on Carter 3, Jay is featured on his song, Mr. Carter. I made so much money in this rap shit, it's your go. What the fuck are you talking about, dog? He's already said that I don't give a fuck. It's your time now. On Mr. Carter. Say something to that.
Because Jay-Z always.
Say something to that. Say something, dog. He said it on his own
Okay.
track. He doesn't care. He doesn't care if Wayne outsells him.
But
If he
it's a
does-
competition now.
If he does, look, all right,
It's a
good job,
competition
Wayne. Good job, dude. You sold your albums. You've done what I've done.
You ready now?
You've done what I've done. Dog, he's already said it.
But they were cool then, though, Rod.
Exactly.
Like, they were cool, though.
Like now,
Come on, man. Come on, dog. But Rod,
It's
come on.
di-
They were
it's
cool.
different now,
They
man.
were cool. Like, they
So you
had...
don't think that was a sincere thing?
No, I'm not saying it's not sincere. I'm saying at that time when he said that, he meant it, but they were cool. Shit has changed.
Exactly.
Do you or do you not?
like what?
Do you or do you not?
Rob,
beefing with
Rob.
Wayne like that,
It's
dog.
like
Then why
we
did he take
hooping.
the shot?
If we hooping and we on the same team.
responding to something that Baby said, dog.
He didn't have to respond if he...
But I mean, it's Jay. If he wants to respond, he's gonna respond.
Right.
It's not like he hates. I'm pretty sure Jay doesn't hate Wayne,
If he didn't want
dog.
to beef,
He might have to hate him now
If he
because
didn't
he
want
said
to
that
beef,
shit about his
if
wife.
he did not want to beef with Lil Wayne, he wouldn't have
Dog,
responded.
he does not.
He wouldn't have taken a shot.
Jay is not trying to beef with Lil
Then
Wayne.
why did he take a shot? Why did he
Because Baby
respond?
said that, and as a man, he's gonna say what he wants to say. If he wants to talk about it and he wants to rhyme
All
about
right.
it, he's gonna do it. It's Jay. Y'all just
Okay.
said he's an asshole.
Yeah, but what I'm
Well,
saying
and
is...
just because Mike is an asshole sometimes, like he's not gonna. You gonna say he doesn't like you? No.
So the response, the shot back.
But
I ain't no asshole.
Mike can talk shit about people all day, but he still likes people. Of course.